Sarah, I need to tell you something. Last week I was at a coffee shop. The person at the counter looked at me strangely after I spoke. I said, "Give me a coffee." I thought I was being clear and polite, but something was wrong.
Mark, that sentence is actually quite rude in English.
What? But I said it normally. I was not angry. I was not shouting.
I know, and that is exactly the problem. You did not know, and most English learners do not know either. Today, we're going to fix that.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Speaking English Daily Dose. I'm Mark.
And I'm Sarah. Today's episode is one of the most important we have made because we're going to talk about something that nobody teaches you in an English class.
Yes, there are some English sentences that feel completely normal and polite to you as a learner, but actually sound rude or aggressive to a native English speaker.
The reason this happens is not because you're being rude on purpose. It is because in many languages, being direct is normal and polite. But in English, especially British English, being too direct can sound cold, demanding, or even aggressive.
So the problem is not your English. The problem is that nobody explained this cultural difference to you.
Exactly. So today we will look at 3 specific sentences and the natural, polite alternatives that native English speakers actually use. Okay, sentence number 1. The sentence that happened to Mark at the coffee shop. Give me a coffee, or give me that, or give me the bill.
So what exactly is wrong with it? The word give?
Yes. In English, using give me as a command sounds like you are ordering someone, not asking them. It removes any sense of politeness. Even if your tone is calm, the sentence structure itself sounds demanding.
Like speaking to a servant, maybe?
That is a strong way to say it, but yes, that is sometimes how it feels to a native speaker, especially in a shop, a restaurant, or any place where someone is serving you.
So what should I say instead?
The simplest fix is to add "can I have" at the beginning. Can I have a coffee, please? That one small change makes it sound natural, polite, and friendly.
Can I have a coffee, please? That is so simple. Why did nobody tell me this before?
There are other options too. Could I have a coffee sounds a little more formal. I'll have a coffee, please sounds very natural, like a native speaker. And may I have a coffee sounds very polite, perhaps slightly formal for everyday situations.
So the key words to add are can, could, or I'll have, and always add please at the end.
Yes, please is small but powerful. In English, please signals that you are making a request, not a command. Never forget it in a shop or restaurant.
I am going back to that coffee shop and doing it correctly this time.
Good. Now let us look at sentence number 2.
What is sentence number 2?
Sentence number 2 is I want. For example, I want the chicken. I want to leave now. I want a bigger room.
But I want is completely normal in my language. We say this all the time.
In many languages, yes, but in English, I want can sound very blunt, like a child demanding something. It expresses your desire without any softness or consideration for the other person.
Even if I am just saying what I prefer?
Even then, the issue is not the meaning, it is the tone. I want sounds like you expect to get something. I would like sounds like you are politely expressing a preference and leaving the other person the choice.
So I would like the chicken instead of I want the chicken.
Exactly. I would like is the most important phrase in this whole episode. It is the single most useful tool for sounding polite in English. Memorize it. Use it every day.
I would like a bigger room. I would like to leave now. I would like to order, please.
Perfect. And you can make it even shorter in conversation. I'd like. The contraction sounds very natural. I'd like a coffee. I'd like to ask you something.
I'd like. I would like. Got it. What about in less formal situations, like talking to a friend?
With friends, you can say, I feel like, which is very casual and natural. I feel like pizza tonight. Or simply, can we? Can we go somewhere quieter? That sounds friendly and inclusive rather than demanding.
So, with strangers and in shops, I would like or I'd like. With friends, I feel like or can we.
You understood it perfectly, Mark. Now, are you ready for the third sentence? This one surprises people the most. Sentence number 3. You are wrong.
Wait, but what if someone is wrong? Am I not allowed to say that?
You are allowed to disagree, of course, but the way you disagree in English makes a very big difference. You are wrong is a direct personal attack on someone's intelligence. It shuts down the conversation immediately.
Even if they really are wrong?
Even then, in English, especially in professional or social situations, you need to soften your disagreement. You can express exactly the same idea in a way that keeps the conversation open and respectful.
Okay, how?
The most natural way is to start with I think or actually. For example, I think there might be a small mistake here. Or actually, I read something different about that. Both say the same thing, you were wrong, but they sound thoughtful and respectful instead of aggressive.
So, I'm not changing the meaning, I'm just changing the packaging.
Exactly. Other options, are you sure about that? This is a gentle way to challenge something without being direct. I'm not sure I agree with that. This is honest but polite. And that's an interesting point, but this acknowledges the other person before you disagree.
That is an interesting point, but I think the numbers are different. That sounds so much more professional.
It does. And in a work situation, how you disagree is often more important than whether you are right.
So, the 3 sentences to avoid are give me that, I want, and you are wrong. And the fixes are can I have, I would like, and I think or actually.
You just summarized the whole lesson perfectly, Mark.
Sarah, let us now look at 5 important words from today's lesson. Words to help you talk about polite English.
Word number 1, tone. Tone is the feeling or attitude behind your words. Give me that and can I have that have the same meaning but a very different tone.
Word number 2, blunt. If you are blunt, you say exactly what you think without softening it. Being blunt is not always rude, but in English, being too blunt can sound aggressive. I want the chicken is blunt.
Word number 3, softening. Softening means making your language gentler and more polite. Adding please, I would like, or I think are all ways of softening your English.
Word number 4, impression. The impression you make is what other people think of you after you speak. Using polite language makes a better impression.
And word number 5, request. A request is when you ask for something politely. Give me a coffee is a command. Can I have a coffee, please, is a request. Always make a request, never give a command.
Tone, blunt, softening, impression, and request. These 5 words describe exactly what we learned today.
Now let us practice. Repeat each sentence after me. These are the polite versions, the ones native speakers actually use. Ready? Can I have a coffee, please? I would like the chicken, please. I think there might be a small mistake here. Actually, I read something a little different about that. Are you sure about that? I am not certain.
Excellent. Every one of those sentences is natural, polite, and confident at the same time. You do not need to be weak to be polite. You can be clear and kind.
Say the 3 key phrases one more time with me. Can I have, I would like, I think. Now it is your turn. I'm going to give you a rude sentence. You transform it into a polite one. Mark will show you first.
Ready.
Okay, Mark. The rude sentence is, I want a table by the window.
I would like a table by the window, please. Is that possible?
Perfect. Natural and polite. Now your turn, listener. Pause this video. I will give you the rude sentence, and you say the polite version out loud. Ready? Your sentence is, you are wrong about the price. Welcome back. How did you do? A natural answer could be, actually, I think the price might be different. Could you check again, please? That is polite, confident, and completely natural.
The key is you are not being less honest. You are being more intelligent about how you communicate. Let us quickly recap 3 sentences that sound polite but are actually rude in English. Number 1, give me that. Fix, can I have that, please?
Number 2, I want. Fix, I would like or I'd like. Use this every single day.
Number 3, you are wrong. Fix, I think, or actually, or are you sure?
And remember today's 5 vocabulary words: tone, blunt, softening, impression, request. These words will help you understand and talk about polite English from now on.
Your challenge for this week: use I would like instead of I want every single time. In a shop, in a restaurant, with your family, at work, every time. Make it a habit.
And tell us in the comments which sentence surprised you the most today. Use the word tone in your answer.
If this episode helped you, share it with one friend who is learning English. One video could save them from making this mistake for years.
And come back on Monday. We have another episode that connects perfectly with today's lesson on speaking naturally in English.
See you Monday. And remember, I would like, not I want.
See you Monday. Speak politely and speak confidently.